And welcome back to the third game of 3 that we are playing in the backyard. This is a championship game between Will and Lucas. And Lucas now will bat first against Will. Will just recently coming off of a game playing Shreyas. And that's a weak little ground ball that's hit to Will. Lucas hustling, trying to beat it out. And will tag him just short of the bag is Lucas. Chris calls him out. And this time Chris is filming in a chair. He's sitting in a chair while filming. And this game will probably be more interesting than the rest of them. The rest of them were just, games. But this time we should expect something more. And Lucas crushes a ball all the way deep to center field. That ball is gone. Long gone. Home run for Lucas. First run of the game. As Will tries to call it foul. But what he does not know is that bleacher seats are inactive this game. And the rule of the backyard, legend states that the fence is the fence. Even if you hit a ball over the fence behind the deck, normally if that was a fair ball and it was not gone, that would be a foul ball. But any hit that goes over the fence is a fair ball, just because it's hard to determine if it's fair or foul. And I don't want to have to set up the foul pole every single time that we go out and play. And the foul pole is also a Mary Bo Peep stick that you have for your garden that holds up like a lantern or something. That we have. There's Lucas, now batting once again. And I have no idea what Chris is doing right now with the camera. And Lucas will try to actually do something here. And he swings, hits another dinker right over to Will. Rolling over to the outside. Can Lucas make it? He is out. As he trips over the bats while running to first. And cannot run. And there's Will. Now making the greeny face is what I call it. Probably never use that term around him. And that one eats him up. Lucas will make it to first base. Without a doubt. And that play could change the whole entire game. Now with 2 outs. In the top of the first. With only 1 run. Will going in. To the bottom of the inning. That could change the whole entire game around. Now, everybody sporting Will hopes that was not a costly error. And everybody sporting Lucas hoping that it was. And now here's Lucas batting. As he hits a bomb. That one goes far. So far, Lucas just flips the bat and knows that it's already gone. And Mo Waterco, how far did it fly for the first home run? How far did it fly? That one flew a good 443 feet. And for the second home run, Mo Waterco, how far did it fly? It flew 458 feet. Very far. And here's Will, now batting in the bottom of the inning. Lucas just reached the 3-run limit on that home run. And that could have changed the whole entire game around. As Will corks back and hits a ground ball. Lucas now, let's see if he can get him at first. He is out. He's out by a step. Chris calls him out. Will now saying that he was safe. But the final call will be out. And that's just a normal thing for people to do. When they're called out and they think that they're safe, the normal thing to do is to say, "But I was safe." Well, that doesn't work in the backyard. And as you're probably noticing, you're probably thinking, why is there a fence all the way back on both neighbors' fences? I actually don't know why. We only used the one going back to the other neighbor's fence. You're also probably wondering, why don't you use that one back there? Well, we don't, because the one that we hit the ball over is very, very historic to the backyard. It's been there forever, and also the neighbor's fence that's very brown, they have 2 rough dogs that we do not want to get bit by back there. So we choose to hit it over the other fence. And Lucas will catch that one for the 2nd out of the inning. And Will now saying some random comments to Chris as he zooms in on the neighbor's owl they have up there on the deck. And hard to tell what just happened, but I could tell that was gone. It barely cleared the fence. Now Lucas is very mad because he totally could have robbed that one. And that is Mo Waterco. How far did it fly? We're looking at 420 feet. Barely cleared the fence. About 420 is what we're looking at. And here's Will, seeing if he can do any better than he did last time. That one is crushed. Way high. And what just happened? All we can see is just the sky. This is very confusing. But I believe that was the game. But I could be wrong. As Will is pulling up his pants, as I call them. And that was not the game. Very hard to tell if it was or if it was not. But now the score is 3-2. Apparently that was a home run by Will. Mo Waterco, how far did it fly? 439 feet. I'm going to estimate. We could not really see the ball go over the fence, but from an estimate of what I saw when I was there, about 439 feet. Pretty good estimate. As Chris zooms in on himself. Woo, we all need to see that. And for the upcoming schedule, on Monday, obviously the day after Sunday, we're expecting to do another baseball tournament. So please tune in for that one, as that one gets uploaded right after this one. And here's Will. Now he hits a home run and he ties it. If he hits an out, that's the game. In the air that Will had, the ball going off his chest and rolling down was very costly because he just could have won that game with a home run. Let's see what he can do now. It's a pop-up. Going back to the outside is Lucas. It'll hit off the fence. He'll go to first, and that's the game. Game is over. Lucas wins the championship. Thank you for tuning in on Random Sports Media. We'll see you next time here on Random Sports Media. Bye. See you later.